Welcome everybody to the seasonal diet, eating what our ancestors ate when they ate it, like we were evolved to do. If there is one thing about diets in history all over the world that have been lost more than anything in our modern times, it's balls. Testicles have been eaten in every single culture that ever existed and was considered a delicacy for its benefits. But I bet most of you have not even had a testicle come near your mouth, unless you're into that sort of thing. So in this video we are going over the history and seasonal availability of ball eating. So when I say all around the world, I really mean it. In places like the Middle East, they cook sheep or goat's testicles and they soak it in lemon and parsley. In Asia, it's usually bull's testicles, or if you go north to Mongolia, they have a strong tradition of eating horse testicles. In Europe, it's usually bull or sheep's testicles fried in butter. In Spain or South America, it's testicles cooked in an omelette. And in the US, it's bull balls deep fried like the good old Rocky Mountain oysters. These are just a few of the places in the world that have a long tradition of this, but every culture has a tradition of testicles in the diet. And always it has been believed to help with things like male fertility and even masculinity and war spirit. And we know some of this to be true today. The testicles are very high in protein, vitamin B, selenium, and zinc, and other compounds that increase male reproductive health, sperm count, and mobility, and of course testosterone and other good hormones that all come from eating testicles. Did ancient humans know about these vitamins and hormones in the body? No, of course not, but they understood the effects. Like always, the belief that you eat something and that something gets better on your body. Ancient humans' view on this believed this all over the world, and their experience would have been even more powerful because they even believed it as something spiritual and divine even. And for some reason, we have just stopped eating testicles today for the past couple generations, and this could be the reason, one of the reasons why modern fertility and birth rates are way down, especially in the West. So if you are having trouble getting your woman pregnant, eating some balls may be a good thing to put in your diet. They are not that hard to find if you know the right butcher. And the seasonal availability of these are usually in the spring. That's because when a lot of the livestock gets castrated, that tends to be in the spring. And of course, these can't be, preserved for that long. I absolutely do not support the castration of livestock when they're living. Every male specimen on this earth deserves to keep his balls as long as he lives, in my humble opinion. So if it were me, I would eat the balls in the autumn when the slaughter typically happens and remove them, after you have already killed the animal. But just traditionally, at least, testicles are a spring dish in most places in the world. And of course, they're not meant to be eaten too often. Do the math. If you get a bull, you get 500 pounds of meat from that, and the balls only weigh a couple of pounds. So it would be reserved for rare occasions and traditionally in the spring, but that is just how it was experienced in different cultures around the world. How about you guys? Have you ever tried? Do you have any recipes? Does your culture use this any specific ways? Let us all know.